Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alisah from Class B English Education 2020. On this occasion, I will explain about generation gap. Let's discuss. What is the generation gap? The generation gap is the difference in behavior, preferences, and taste between people of different generations, i.e. between different age groups. Young people have different behaviors and habits from middle-aged people or seniors. Seniors' preferences differ from those of middle-aged and young people, etc. The generation gap is most evident in how people present themselves. For example, hairstyle and clothing. We can see in this picture a mother yelling at her teenage daughter about how to dress. And surprisingly, the young woman rolled her eyes and made a face, typical of the relationship. There is even a generation gap in the vocabulary people use and their voting habits. A much higher percentage of seniors go out and vote on election day than young adults. There is also a tendency among older voters to choose right of center parties in elections, while younger voters tend to go more for left of center ones. Sociologists say that the generation gap is a cause of arguments and misunderstanding between different age groups. The generation gap has widened significantly because of technological advance. This is most noticeable between the oldest and youngest people in society. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, the generation gap is a situation in which older and younger people do not understand each other because of their different experience, opinions, habits, and behavior. The generation gap has always existed and always will. Its size depends on how much time generations spend doing things together. In the advanced economies, having 3 or even 4 generations living under the same roof is less common than in developing countries. That's why the generation gap is smaller in countries like Mexico or Turkey than in the US or UK. People in the United Kingdom voted for Brexit in 2016, i.e. to leave the European Union. There was a clear generation gap on how people vote. The majority of people aged 35 years or less vote to remain, while a significant majority of seniors vote to leave. Many young people accuse older voters of being selfish because they do not have to worry about their future job prospect. It was an unusual case of seniors wanting change, while young people want no change. Alright, that's all for me. I apologize if there are mistakes. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.